I'm sure that I've told you about traumatic brain injury from Brian Glenn when he was beating me, kicking and stomping me. Well, you probably know it. Every once in a while, little pieces of memory come back. All my long-term memory was gone. Short-term memory was like seconds. And, you know, it kind of comes back a little piece now and then. Well, the other day when I was talking about how old Benny Buttplug was having to watch Brother Brian and his mama doing stuff and how it affected him psychologically. Well, as I was talking about that, I remembered something. Back about 30 years ago, I banged a slut for about 5 years. And I hate to admit it, but I fathered 2 little bastages. Never put my name on the birth certificate. I didn't pay to support them. I mean, hell, she married to some guy who was in prison. She can figure out how to explain that. But oh man, he's in prison. These 2 little bastages was born. Well, it turned out these 2 little bastages is Benjamin and Brian Glenn. I am their father. They are my sons. Well, how do you like that, Brian? You done beat up on your own father. That's pretty low, dude. Well, you low anyway. You get down on your knees and suck the mayonnaise out of Benny Boy's sausage. That's pretty low. Yes, but I just had to tell everybody Brian and Benjamin is my sons. Yes, sirree. Kotzebue Police Department, Brian and Benjamin Glenn are my sons. And if anybody up there from Kotzebue, yeah, spread the word around. Whenever they see Brian and Benjamin Glenn, tell them Robert Bodell said hi. Yeah. Tell them Robert Bodell said hi. Boy, that is something, though. Brian and Benjamin being my sons. Unbelievable. Well, after the way they turned out, I'm glad I didn't put up no money for their keep. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'd like to know what her old man said when he come home from prison and had 2 sons. About 3 years apart. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's in there about 3 or 4 years before I ever met her. And I banged her for, I don't know, 6 months or a year. Well, she got knocked up with Brian. And about 3 years later, well, she got knocked up with Benny Boy. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess that's maybe enough for right now. I was wanting to get into some stories that I heard about Brian and Benny. And their true lifestyle. Well, I guess I could pop a little bit in here. You know, when Brian and Benny got caught out in the woods or when they was back there in high school, Benny was banging Brian. Turns out that they invited one of the boys over about that time, and he didn't know what's going on. And they get in there and they come out neckered and fevered and started diddling each other and shit, man. That poor dude didn't know what he was gonna do. He finally jumped up and ran out. And when they started talking about him joining them, oh yeah, that's funny, boy. I guess when they was younger their way, I guess they wasn't minding their P's and Q's too much there, and they let out too much, and everybody found out. Everybody knew. You know, like Benny getting the name Benny Buttplug. That is funny. Well, I'll tell you what. I sure am disappointed in my sons. The oldest one going there and beat a 72-year-old man into a wheelchair, then deny him medical care. The other one, he go take that old man after he'd done spent all his life savings from the beating, and he goes out there and threatens him. Yeah, Benny boy. Benny Buttplug. Yeah, nothing ever came of that threats there about the beating there, Benny boy. Yeah, a nice apology go a long way there, Benny boy. And that goes for you too, Brian. You'd be surprised what'll happen if you get a hold of me and apologize. Yeah. You can get a hold of me at let's see, rbodell@protonmail.com. Yeah, Brian and Benny. We definitely to get together there for an apology. You'd be surprised what things can happen. Hell, I might even take all these videos down. Of course, nothing's going to happen until you contact me, because I sure ain't going to contact you. You two are trash. You're garbage. Yeah? You're chomos. Yeah, Brian, there's a couple of years there, you know, when you was over 18 and Benny Boy was under 18 there. I made you a chomo. Brian the Chomo Glen, Kotzebue, Alaska. Yeah, I won't get into much of what the locals think of these two right at the moment, though. Maybe on my next one there. But I get a feeling neither one of them is going to be around too much longer, especially Brian. They are not well liked, especially by the wrong people. Yeah, there's a lot of crime and stuff going on there in Kotzebue. I think it was in 2024, I think it was. They got like $5 million for some housing and stuff like that. Yeah, well, it didn't go for that. About, I think there's like $2.5 million of it went right into some pockets. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kotzebue's quite a town there. Yeah, it's a remote town and it's mostly native, but the average income for a person out there is like $100-some thousand a year. Yeah. You know, no matters, they ain't got no rights. I can search warrants, stuff like that. They don't got no rights. They just go to your house, walk in the door. They don't use 9mm as a handgun anymore. They carry AR-15. They go to a native family home. They went in and shot somebody in one of those villages there, and people flipped out. And troopers went and killed everybody in the village. I can't remember the name of it. It's a native name. It's a small village, so about 25 people maybe. You know, bam, 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 bam. That's what the troopers did. Now these troopers, they get in with certain villages and stuff, and like here in Kotzebue, the troopers lead the wood chipper, and in turn for storing it there, they get to use it. That's where Brian and Benjamin come in. They're the ones that store it, wash it down afterwards. Of course, this one here's been altered. It's got a diesel engine on it. It's got a pressure washer hooked up to it too, so they can pressure wash it all over. Get rid of the evidence. And that's what Brian and Benny does there. See, in Kotzebue, you know, like say a cop gets a little drunk, has a little problem with somebody, goes out and shoots them. There's some witnesses. Well, he just takes the witnesses, and they're gonna wake up Brian and Benjamin, and they go hook up the truck to the wood chipper and take it down to the river or lake or whatever. Down by the water is what they do, though. Take it down there by the water and feed them into it. If they like you, they'll put you in head first. If they don't like you, they'll put you in feet first. Maybe stop you every 6 inches. Talk to you about it. Well, I guess that's about enough for today here. Y'all have a good day, and Brian, Benny, drop me a line there, rbordell@protonmail.com. And we'll have to get together. Maybe we get together here. All three of us get together on here on YouTube there one night. And we can talk about old times, huh? Yeah. Brian's a pussy, though. He's a little chumbo pussy. At least old Benny had balls enough to get a hold of me. Make that threat. Okay, well, y'all take it easy. See Brian, see Benny. I'll be around till you come finish the job.